TJ with Robinhood Coins, and today we are hunting 4 boxes of quarters. We're going to be looking for silver, but it has been 12 boxes since we have found one, so hopefully we break that streak on this hunt. We're also going to be looking for some different varieties, proof coins, anything to add to our collection, and hopefully we have something really good for the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, to enter the giveaway, just comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. So with that, let's get into these rolls.
All right, we're on roll 14 and I have my first find of the box.
And look at that. It is a San Francisco mint.
It's a little beat up.
Let's see. Frederick Douglass. So this is one of those NAFC ones. This is not a proof. But still, it's still an NAFC, and some of these have pretty low mintages. So that is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are all done hunting through box number 1, and all we got out of it was the San Francisco NAFC. It is the Frederick Douglass from the District of Columbia. We did get a couple coins that we set aside to check for varieties at the end of the hunt, but now we're going to crack into box number 2, and hopefully we get some silver or West Points or proofs. I'm working on roll number 20, and I came across a really nice looking 1982 Denver. I don't normally find them like this, and when I find them in this condition or better, I usually set them aside because the 82 and 83s are more valuable in the red book in mint state. But I figure if they're more valuable in mint state, they're probably a little bit more valuable in higher AU states as well. So I set them aside. So one of those, I can't remember if it's the 82 or 83, is worth a considerable more than the years before it. And then I also found this really nice 1984 Denver. It's in pretty good shape. And I'm just going to save that long enough to see if it upgrades my collection. If not, I'll throw it back. But it was just in nice shape. I'm working on roll 29 and I finally found a silver. Look at this. It is a 1964 that is incredibly toned. Or at least I think that is toning. It's a Denver. And it feels like it has pretty good detail, a pretty good strike still remaining on it. It's just hard to tell with all that toning. Although the toning is pretty cool on the back, it's a little bit much on the front. But man, it is nice to find silver again. And I didn't see it opening the roll because of how dark the edges are. Look at that. It's right there in the middle. And so it just did not look like a normal silver edge 90%er. But still, it is. That is very cool. We went through 13 skunk boxes. This is box number 14. And we found silver. Man, that's a long time coming. We are all done with box number 2, and man, that is so exciting to get another silver. It has been 13 skunk boxes. The 14th box gave us a silver. And we had 2 of those 80s that I don't normally find in that nice a condition. Set those aside, see if they upgrade the albums. And now we're going to get into box number 3. Hopefully we can get another silver. The other thing too we haven't seen so far is a West Point. So maybe we'll get a West Point. Also no proofs yet. So hopefully we find one of those in box number 3. Roll 35 of box number 3 and my wife has another cool find.
It's a W.
Look at that. There it is. We have a West Point and some shaky hands.
Sorry.
What's the other side? It's a war in the Pacific. That is awesome. Man, you are the luckiest. Good job.
Thanks.
Literally the very next roll, roll number 36. And look at that. That is either a 90%er or a foreign. Oh man, that's exciting. If it's a 90%er, then that's 2 in this hunt. Let's see. And it is, look at it, 1961. Oh, that is awesome. Man, we go on a 13 box streak of skunks, and we get a 1961 Denver. That is great. Oh man, that is exciting. Wow, my wife is on a West Point hot streak. She just handed me another West Point. Look at this. And I've already seen it. It's another War in the Pacific. That is great. That is very, very cool. So that makes 2 War in the Pacifics that my wife has found. We are all done with box number 3, and that was a great box. We ended up getting 2 West Point War in the Pacifics and another silver quarter. So that was really cool. Hopefully box number 4 produces as good as box number 3 did. Well, we are all done with box number 4, and that box was a skunk box. Didn't give us a West Point proof or silver, but we did get a bunch of coins to set aside to look for some varieties. We have the normal 1976 Denver for the DDO, looking for the doubling and the extra tree in the Minnesota Philadelphia, the Alaska Philadelphia for the extra claw, the South Carolina Philadelphia for the extra branch. We'll be checking for the Engadwi Rust on the Philadelphia Kansas and the Spitting Horse on the Delaware Philadelphia. And I'll also be looking for the extra keys and doubling on the Philadelphia District of Columbia 2009. So let's go see if we have any varieties. Well, I don't get the 2009 District of Columbia very often, so I don't get to show this. And this is not an error variety. But what I'm looking for is there's a couple varieties that have like an extra leg or hook to the E right here. And then the L is extended down and sometimes touching the keys. There's a couple of varieties where there's an extra doubling or point out here of the E, and then also something connecting these two right here on the arm. And then a few where these keys are touching the end of the keys. So just a couple of things to look for, all in this general vicinity. But I don't get to show it very often because I don't find these very often. I did find a Delaware State quarter with the Spitting Horse variety, and it's a die crack that makes it look like the horse is spitting. But this one right here is a very early stages. It's not very much raised metal, and it doesn't go as far, as strong all the way through. So I probably won't keep that one. But this one I will be keeping because it is much more pronounced. I mean, as you can see, it comes from the mouth all the way down through to the edge, and it's all in the fields. That's how you know it's not post-mint damage, because it's not disrupting or on top of or scratching the A, the C, and the R. It's in the fields, and it goes from here all the way down. So I think that's a pretty good specimen of the Delaware Spitting Horse. And one thing I noticed at a couple of these examples that I have found is that you can almost see like the crack is coming out through the back of the head as well. This one, not as much as I found in others. Well, we are all done looking through the rolls and looking for varieties. And man, that was a fun hunt. So my wife kicked it off with finding that NIFC San Francisco, Frederick Douglass, District of Columbia. So that was really cool. We have this one already, but still nice to find another. And then I found the 1964 silver right there from Denver. First silver in after 13 skunk boxes. So that was really cool. Then my wife found a War in the Pacific West Point in pretty nice shape for being in circulation. So that was really nice. And then I found another silver quarter, 1961, again from Denver. Very cool. I don't think I've ever had, outside of the customer wrapped rolls early on, I don't think I've ever had 2 silver in one hunt. So that was really fun. And then my wife found another War in the Pacific West Point. So that was really cool. And then looking through the varieties, we found another Delaware Spitting Horse. And see, you can actually, that one's so much raised, you can actually see it probably, I could see it looking at the camera right there. So that is very cool. So the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video is going to be another choice giveaway. So someone that comments on this video is going to win either the War in the Pacific West Point right here that my wife found, or this 1964 Denver silver quarter that I found. As always, to enter the giveaway, just comment on the video. We'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt as much as we did. It was a lot of fun. My wife was hoping she could find a silver, and I was hoping I could find a W at the end, but we both had some good finds, so that was cool. If you did, smash that like button. If you like our content, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any giveaways or videos, and we will see you on the next hunt.